Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Pro Wrestling Logic YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. We got over 2,700 of these for your listening pleasure. We continue to add wherever we can and whenever we can, although my schedule is always kind of wonky running multiple businesses. But this is the goal of Pro Wrestling Logic to add whenever we can and hopefully have literally tens of thousands of these eventually, but ultimately making that connection here. And this is the series of television reports. We have the NWA Power Report, go home show for the Always Ready show, and NWA Power, and this is for the 7th of June 2022. This is NWA Power opening with Tyrus in the ring, who's there for two reasons. First is that he has a book signing that was sold out earlier, but Kid wasn't able to get the book because he ran out. He brought the kid to ringside and offered him the book for $1,000. As Tyrus does nothing for free, Kid yells at Tyrus, and then security takes the child away. This is just stupid. Anyway, Tyrus then announces that he's having a Tyrus Slam challenge this week because in mind Mims didn't slam him, and it was a hip toss and not a slam. Classic claim, and then the babyface slams the monster. Tyrus claims that he's a powerlifter who is distantly related to Andre the Giant, that would be attempting to slam him tonight. Nick Aldis defeats Brian Myers. Not a bad match here, although I don't know that Myers in the NWA really fits. Myers tells a basic story. Aldis wins by out wrestling him. Aldis can beat a friend of Matt Cardona's easily and help drive forward what he's hoping to do for the world title. Myers then attacks Aldis on the floor before the match starts, and they brawl around the ringside area until Aldis brings him back into the ring. Match officially starts. Austin Idol calls Joe Galli a pencil neck geek, which is a harken back to Fred Blassie. Myers hits a suplex and locks on the sleeper, getting heat with a very slow style for the next few minutes. Comes back from commercial. Aldis is still in the sleeper in the middle of the ring. Aldis then hits a superplex on Myers as part of a comeback and cut them off the heat, but then struggles to get to his feet. Aldis hits the Michinoku driver on Myers for a near fall, but then gets a thumb to the eyes and a spear from Myers for a 2 count. Right after that, Myers then calls for a second spear, and then Aldis gets the knees up and hits a tombstone piledriver for another near fall. Myers then shoves the referee into the ropes as Aldis goes for the flying elbow and attempts to suplex Aldis, but Aldis then shoves him off the ropes and hits a flying elbow for a near fall, and then Aldis respectively goes after grabbing Myers and locks on the King's Cloverleaf and gets the victory. Kyle Davis enters the ring and interviews Aldis, who talks about how Matt Cardona disrespected the NWA, his wife, and the fans, and that he's going to take Cardona out and win the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. This was recorded before the injury and surgery for his bicep. Cardona didn't indicate he'd be there regardless. We are left wondering what's going to happen with that. Casey Rocks came out and tried to slam Tyrus. He is quite small. Austin Idol claimed that he's worried Tyrus is laughing at this attempt, and then he told the fans to support Rocks. Rocks does push-ups. Then eventually Cryon recently revealed as the son of Idol comes out and hits a Death Valley driver on Mims, who had come out to try to interfere in this stuff. It seems Cryon rejoined Idolmania Sports Management, hugging his dad in the process. Kylan King and Misha Kate defeat Camille and Kenzie Page in a women's tag match. Good match, closing the show with the women working hard to give a decent main event. Page is excellent and getting better. This establishes them as a threat to Camille, or her as a threat to Camille ahead of the Always Ready title match. And then ultimately, Kate starts the match with Paige, who's able to out wrestle Kate quite a few times. Camille tags in, King tags in, and then Kate wants to fight Camille. This doesn't go well for her. They get a good bit of heat on Paige. King tags in and uses a bunch of strength and size to keep Paige out of her side of the ring. King then nails Paige with a roundhouse kick, which sends her crashing to the mat. King then refused to go to the corner, which proved to be a mistake, and gives Paige time to recover and hit the code breaker on King. Paige then tags out, and Camille comes in and recovery, and then hits a code breaker on King. Paige then tags out, and Camille came in and destroyed Kate, winning with stomps in the corner and an Oklahoma Stampede for the near fall. Kate then hits a roundhouse kick on Camille, which causes her to fall backwards on the corner and tag out for Paige. Paige then hits the Kenzie Cutter on King, which breaks up Camille, hits Radio Silence on Kate, and Paige then goes to the super kick King, but then ducks, and Paige hits Camille by accident. King then hits the Excel Buster on Paige for the pinfall win. Good show and better than most of what WWE puts out these days. We'll be back with more right after this.